Welcome back, my fourth graders. This is lesson 11.7, units of time. Our target is to write amounts of time using equivalent measures. And I want you to be able to compare sizes of units of time and write amounts of time using smaller units and make tables of equivalent amounts of time. Use a clock or a stopwatch to help you complete the statements. I do have little like a model clock, and I'm gonna see if that can help you. Okay, please remind me. Okay, if I don't give you, thank you. Now a minute. This is common sense. We know already from third grade, right? 1 minute is how many in seconds? 60 times as long as 1 second. Okay, and 1 hour is how many minutes? 60 minutes. Now you know one amount of time in minutes. Without using a clock or a stopwatch, how can you find the amount of time in seconds? Simply multiply by what? Yes, multiply by 60. Alright, let's move on. Units of time include seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, and years. We know 1 minute is equal to what? 60 seconds. And 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. 1 day is equal to 24 hours. 1 week is 7 days. 1 year is 12 months. And 1 year in weeks, 52 months. 52 weeks. Now find the number of minutes in 6 hours. We know there are how many minutes in 1 hour? Yes, 60 minutes. So in 6 hours, you're supposed to multiply what? 6 hours by 60 minutes, which is what? 36, 10, okay? Which means 360 minutes. Find the number of hours in 4 weeks. Okay, how many days are in 1 week? 7 days, okay? And for 4 weeks, how many days are there? 7 times 4 is 28. And there are how many hours in 1 day? Yes, 24 hours in 1 day. Multiplied by what? 28. Is equal to what? Let's do it. 28 times 24. 8 times 4. And 8, 11. And we are going to put 0 here. And 8 times 2 is what? 16. And carry 1 up. 4, 5, 2, 7, 6. So 672. Now, Descartes is thinking what? First, find the number of days, then find the number of hours. Now, show and grow. Find the equivalent amount of time. 10 minutes in seconds. Yes, we know in 1 minute there are 60 seconds. So we simply multiply 60. So this is going to be what? 600 seconds. And number 2, 5 days in hours. We know in 1 day we have what? 24 hours, right? So 5 times 24. 5 times 4 is what? 20. Carry 2 up. And 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 2, 120. 8 weeks in day. Okay, how many days are in 1 week? 7. So 8 times 7 is what? 56. All right, number 4. 2 days in seconds. Wow. Okay, so now I'm going to find out in 1 day how many hours? 24 hours, right? And in 1 hour is what? 60 minutes, right? And in 1 minute is 60 seconds. So in 1 hour, how many seconds are gonna be there? Okay, 60 times 60. We know how many zeros? Yes, 2 zeros. And 6 times 6 is what? 36. So 3,600 seconds in 1 hour. And how many hours in 1 day? Yes, 24. Let's go. 0, 0, 2, 14, right? And then I'm going to put 0 first, and then 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times another 0 is 0, 6 times 2 is 12, carry 1 up, and 3 times 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, is 4, and 6, 8. So 86,400 is 1 day, okay? That's for 1 day, because we multiply 24 minutes, right? So now for 2 days, we need to what? Multiply by 2. I'm going to, I don't need space, so I'm going to use this one here, okay? So what did I say? When you have big number and multiply by 2, sometimes it's easier to add, right? Add the same number. Okay, 1 up. So the answer is what? 172,800 seconds. I don't have enough space. This is the answer, okay? So I want you to figure it out from here, number 5. And you can pause the video and check your answers with my video, all right? Since this is just simple math like before, I'm going to just write down the answers, okay? So I'm not gonna do all the math unless you need a help. Please put star mark on it and then raise your hand when we are going over together, all right? I'm gonna do together with word problems only, okay? Number 5, please pause the video and then try yourself, okay? Don't copy my answers. That's not gonna help you. Okay, remember. All right, 5,760. That's 21 days and 21,600 seconds and 24 months and 168 hours and 1,440 minutes and 3,650 days. Number 13. Your friend turns 8 years old today. How many months old is your friend? Okay, so in 1 year, how many months? 12 months. Okay, times 8. Since your friend turns 8 years old today. So 8 times 2 is what? Carry 1 up. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So the answer is what? 96 months. Number 14. Explain how you can show that 3,000 seconds is less than 1 hour. All right. We are going to find out how many seconds are in 1 hour. Okay. Then see if 3,000 seconds is less. Okay. So we just did it actually up here, right? And we found out what 3,600 is 1 hour. Okay, so 1 hour is what? 3,600 seconds. And compare 3,000 and 3,600. Okay, this is the explanation. All right, number 15. The number pairs describe the relationship between which 2 units of time? Explain. 2 and 104, 3 and 156, 4 and 208. What's the pattern? Let's find out the pattern. This is what's the difference here first? This is 52. What about from here to 2? We just add, right? 6 plus 2 makes 8, okay, so 2, and 5 plus 5 is, okay, 10, okay, so carry up. Okay, so 52, oh, makes sense, because you know what? 1 year is equal to what? 52 weeks. Do you remember? 1 year is equal to 52 weeks. So 2 years will be 104, because 52 plus 52 is what? 104. So the answer is what? the years and weeks. All right, last page. Example. Your cousin makes a 3.5 minute long music video. Your friend makes a 200-second long music video. Who records a longer music video? Make a table that shows the relationship between minutes and seconds. Compare 3.5 minutes to 200 seconds. We know 1 minute is equal to what? 60 seconds. So in 2 minutes times 60 is what? 120 seconds. And what about 2.5 times 60? We know in 1 minute there is 60 seconds. So half minute is what? Only 30 seconds, right? So we simply add half more, which is 30 seconds more, which is 150. Okay? So 2 minutes, 120. 2.5 is what? 150. What about 3 is 100. Since we know this is 80, right? 6 times 3 is 18, remember? And half minute is in second, 30. So 180 plus 30 is what? 210. Okay, so compare this 210 and 200. 210, which is 3.5 is greater than 200. So your cousin or your friend. So your cousin records a longer music video. Three more to go. Number 16, you put a puzzle together in 150 minutes. Your friend puts the same puzzle together in 2.25. I'm gonna say, okay? 2.25 hours. What did I say? When you see 1/4, that's quarter, okay? But don't get confused. In 1 hour, there are what? 60 minutes. So the quarter hour means what? Yes, 15 minutes, okay? Remember, who put the puzzle together faster? Okay, now let's convert this. That's you, 150 minutes, right? And your friend, 2.25. So 2 hours is what? 120 minutes. And what about quarter hour? We just said it, 15 more, right? So that means what? 135. So who did faster means who took shorter, right? That means what? Your friend. In a wild, a California sea lion can live to be 20 years old. In captivity, it can live to be 360 months old. Does a California sea lion live longer in the wild or in captivity? How much longer? Now let's convert these 20 years into months, okay? Let's see. We know in 1 year is equal to what? 12 months. Okay, so what about 20? Then I'm going to multiply 20 by 12. Right, and 2 times 2 is 4, and 240. Okay, so in wild, they can live up to 240 months compared to what? 360 in captivity. Which one lives longer? Yes, captivity. And how many longer? Yes, take away 240 is 120 months more. So my answer is captivity and 120 months more. Last question, number 18. Movie A is 98 minutes long, and movie B is 1.5 hours long, and movie C is 1 3/4 hours long. It's almost 2 hours, right? Anyway, order the movies from longest to shortest. Okay, so now let's see. I'm going to convert these movies hours into minutes. Okay, so movie A is 98. Movie B, 1 hour is what? 60 minutes. And what is half hour? 30 minutes, which means what? 90 minutes. Then movie C, 1 hour and 3/4, right? Hour. So 1 hour is 60 and 3/4 is what? Remember, 1/4 hour is what? 15 minutes. 15, 30, 45. Okay? Alright, so I think we got it already. Here, the list is what? Movie B. Oh, hold on. But they say what? Oh, yeah, that's the list. And this is in middle, movie A. And movie C is what? The longest. Order the movies from longest to shortest. Okay, so longest one is what? Movie C. And in the middle is movie A. And the shortest one is what? Movie B. Alright, so this is the answer. And please remember, you need to do all the math, okay, in the second page. It takes a little bit time, but you have to practice, okay? And your homework will be 535 and 6, okay? And please ask your questions while we are going over. Okay, good job. I will see you soon. Bye.